My dog is 7 years old. Half his life is already gone. Me? I've only lived a third of mine. That math is cruel. We live with this quiet grief. Our dogs die 7 times faster than we do. But what if I told you science literally solved this, and that in 2026 you could buy an FDA-approved pill that gives your dog up to 3 extra years? This isn't theory. This isn't clickbait. It's real. And it changed everything I knew about canine longevity. For years, we believed that 7-year rule. 1 dog year equals 7 human years. Simple, linear, wrong. Vets call this the myth that never dies, because it has 0 scientific basis. It's like humans live to 70, dogs live to 10, so, I don't know, multiply by 7? Super rigorous. But now science has created a real way to measure aging, and the graph isn't linear, it's a curve. At 1 year old, your dog is 30 in human equivalent, not 7. At 14, they're 70, not 98. Translation, dogs age fast when they're young, and slow when they're old. Or, to make you more paranoid, you age slow when you're young, and fast when you get old. But wait, what does aging faster actually mean? What's happening in your dog's body that's different from yours? The answer is in their DNA. Scientists at UC San Diego discovered a biological clock called methylation. It's a chemical modification that happens to your DNA as you age. Think of it this way. If DNA is a string, methylation is like folding it in different ways over time. Those folds change how the DNA works, and they follow a predictable pattern. The researchers compared Labrador DNA collected over 16 years with human DNA from people aged 1 to 103, and they discovered you can measure real aging, not just visible aging. It's not about gray fur or wrinkles. Yes, dogs get wrinkles. It's about cellular fragility, cancer, disease. The damage you don't see, but that's there. And here's where it gets weird. Big dogs die much earlier than small dogs. A Chihuahua lives 18 years. A Great Dane lives 6. A 3x difference. And you know whose fault that is? Ours. We spent centuries breeding dogs to be bigger, stronger, more imposing. But without realizing it, we selected genes that make them grow too fast. And here's the problem. All puppies are born the same size. Big dogs just grow metabolically faster. It's like their bodies have an accelerator that never fully turns off. Even after they're adults, that accelerated metabolism keeps running. And that ages them faster. It's our accidental genetic engineering killing them earlier. And this is where the story gets real. Because for the first time in history, there are drugs that can slow down aging in dogs. And these aren't theories. They're clinical trials, with FDA approval. First, LOY-002. A startup called Loyal developed this pill that received reasonable expectation of effectiveness status from the FDA in February 2025, and it should be approved for sale in 2026. They're testing it on over 1,300 small dogs older than 10, and the preliminary results? At least 1 extra year of healthy life. It's not immortality, it's quality of life. The pill is meat-flavored, it's daily, and it targets the metabolic dysfunction that accelerates aging. Basically, it makes big dogs' metabolism look more like small dogs' metabolism. It slows down the accelerator we accidentally installed. Second, rapamycin. This one's even crazier because it's already been used in humans for decades as an immunosuppressant after transplants. It's cheap, it's well-known, and now it's being tested for canine longevity. The Dog Aging Project at the University of Washington is running the largest clinical trial in history, Triad. 580 to 850 large dogs over 7 years old, and the predictions? Up to 3 extra years of healthy life. If the effects seen in mice repeat, life expectancy could increase by 30%. 30%? Think about what that means. A dog that would live 10 years could live 13. 3 more years of walks, of playing, of being by your side. Okay, but how does this work?
LOY002 slows metabolic changes, reduces immune fragility, controls insulin spikes. Rapamycin acts on the mTOR pathway, a cellular pathway that regulates metabolism and growth. It's like slowing down the biological clock without breaking it. It's not rejuvenation, it's aging slower, with more energy, more mobility, less disease. Now, we need to talk about what this isn't. It's not immortality. Celine Haliua, founder of Loyal, was clear. We're not creating immortal dogs. We're extending health, not just life. The goal isn't to make your dog live 50 years. It's to make them live their last 3 years with the same energy they had at 5. It's delaying heart failure, diabetes, arthritis, kidney disease. It's giving more quality time, not just quantity. And here's where it gets deep, because studying canine longevity could change human longevity. Think about it. Dogs live in the same environments we do, breathe the same air, get the same diseases, unlike lab rats in sterile cages. So the data from these clinical trials, which should come out in 4 to 5 years, could reveal patterns that work for us too. It's translational science, from dog to human. The pill that saves your dog could be the prototype for the pill that saves you. I'd love to have a pill today to make my dog live 10 more years. I'd buy it without thinking. But progress doesn't work that way. Progress needs people who see the future before it arrives, and it's arriving. Meanwhile, the time we have with our dogs is a gift. It's surreal that our completely different lives crossed paths, and as much as I want my dog to live for my entire life, the most important thing is that in his entire life, there won't be a single day where I'm not taking care of him. And that's everything.